test report is important because it organizes a summary of our activities and results. We generate reports to help stakeholders understand the product quality. So in this session, you will learn how to generate an HTML report and how to generate an Allure report. Let's start with an HTML report. We can go to pypah.org/project/pytest-html. Here is the information about the documentation, release notes, issue tracker, and code if you want to check it out. The description shows Pytest HTML is a plugin for Pytest that generates an HTML report for test results. Let me scroll down and we see a screenshot of the report. To generate the report, all we need to do is copy this command, pip install pytest-html. Now, we can also just write the same command. The version is 3.2.0. Now, let's go to PyCharm. And the terminal, we can paste the command, but I did not copy the command. So let me write Pytest pip install pytest-html. I believe that's the command. Let me go back and just make sure. Yes, pip install pytest-html. And once you write that command, you wait a few seconds and the terminal should show you successfully installed if it's your first time. If not your first time, then you will see requirement already installed. I have this already installed, so let me just go ahead to the next part and start showing you how we can write the command to generate the report. There are a lot of functions in this project, so let's generate the HTML report for only the page object model test scripts. That is the project we did in the last tutorial session. And for that, we can write Pytest followed by test, which is the package that contains the page object model test scripts, followed by 2 hyphens HTML equals, then the name of the HTML file we plan to generate. Make sure there is no space between HTML and the equal sign, and no space between the equal sign and the file name. How about for the file name, we write automation page object report.html. Now, execution has collected 9 items. When this finishes, the project should show the report automation page object report.html. And I may go ahead and speed up the recording so we do not have to see all of the test scripts execute. Bingo, it shows 9 pass in 67 seconds, 1 minute. Now, let's go to the report. And I'm going to open up the report by going to automation page object report.html. Right click, open in the browser. The browser will be Chrome. It shows the environment, which includes the versions for packages, platform, plugins, and Python. Next is the summary, which shows the number of tests and how long the test ran. We can uncheck or check the boxes for the results. uncheck and check non-pass. Notice the results section has a way to show all the details and hide all details, either or. We can also click the individual test result to see the details. For the first one, I'm going to click Show Details, and it shows the print statements, browser Chrome, and close the driver. Okay, so with those print statements, let's also execute the test scripts in the project so the report shows more than just past results. Because for this here, it only shows non-pass. There are 0 skip, 0 failed, 0 errors, 0 unexpected failures, and 0 unexpected passes. So let me go back to the project so we can see more than just results that pass. And with that, do you recall in the how to group our test using markers tutorial session, we added some markers and commands in the pytest.ini file. The file is located right here. Well, we can also include the HTML report as a command. For example, in this report, after -v, we can write 2 / HTML equals automation Pytest report .html. Okay, now let's run every test in this project. Go back to the terminal, and I'm going to type Pytest, then run. And we should see some results for passed, skipped, failed, expected failures, and 1 unexpected pass, I believe. And once again, let me go ahead and speed up the recording because I don't want you to just sit here and watch the results execute for over a minute. Okay, so in the terminal, we see 7 failed, 37 pass, 4 skip, 3 X failed, and 1 X pass. And it ran for over 154 seconds. That's more than 2 minutes, like 2.5 minutes. Now, let's go ahead and open up the report by going to our project and clicking Automation Pytest Report.html. Right click, open in browser Chrome. And as expected, we see 37 pass, 4 skipped, 7 failed, 0 errors, 3 expected failures, and 1 unexpected pass. Let me go ahead and do show all the details and scroll down, and we see the details for this report for all of the results. Just keep on scrolling, and this here information can be sent to the stakeholders. X passed, we see this ones that are skipped. Keep on scrolling, and this is the information that passed. Okay, so now that's it for generating an HTML report. Next, we will generate an Allure report. For Allure, we can also go to pypy.org to see some information about the report. We can copy or write the command pip install allure-pytest for version 2.13.0. In Python, we paste the command pip install allure-pytest, and it should install successfully. That's the first step, which is to install Allure. We have the packages to produce the Allure reports, but there is one more step. To see the report, we must download the Allure command line from Maven. Watch what happens if we do not download the Allure command line. In the terminal, let's run all of the test scripts by writing Pytest, 2 hyphens, Allure dir equals. The purpose of Allure.dir is to enable the Allure listener to collect the results when executing our test. It also allows us to provide a path to the folder by containing our results. So we can also provide the path for our results. This here, let's name the folder Allure Report. Then hit enter. And we're gonna see the report generate with 2 types of files. It's gonna show JSON files and TXT files in the folder called Allure Report. Bingo. So inside the Allure Report, we open up the folder, Allure Report, and we see a lot of files in red writing. JSON files and .txt files is what we see. Now let me click on this JSON file. And clicking on that JSON file, we see it does not show a report. So we must convert these files. That's why we need to download the Allure command line to convert the files. And let me also open up a TXT file just to see how it's an attachment, but it does not show a report. So let's download the Allure command line from Maven. The URL is https://repo.maven.apache.org/maven2/allure/allure-command-line. At the time of this video, the last version is 2.21. I'm going to click and go down to the zip file for the Allure command line. At this point, it's downloading. And I'm going to open up the file when it's done. And it's going to show a bin folder whenever it opens up. And let me just go ahead and bring up the downloads folder so we can unzip the file. So I'm bringing over and we see the zip file. So to extract it, we right click and do extract, open, which will open up all of them. And I have it already done, but I'm just going to show you the process so you can also do the same. Now, this is the file folder, and the plan is to go to the bin folder and copy this path. Now we must paste this path inside of environment variables. So click the Windows key, then type environment variables, and it shows up right here. Now that I open up the environment variables, we're going to click environment variables button. And for this section called system variables, we're going to select path, then new. I apologize, path, and we're going to edit. And this is when we're going to paste in that path. And at the bottom is where the command path is located. When you paste that path, click OK, OK, and OK one more time. And I believe only 3 times is the number of times you have to click OK. And you might need to close your IDE, then come back to the IDE for the command to actually be in place for the path. Now in the terminal, we're going to write Allure. After Allure, write serve. Then the folder name, // Allure Report is the folder name. Now hit enter. At this point, we're going to see the report generating to a temp directory. And here is the Allure report. We have the overview page, which shows the total number of tests, percentage, the suites, and the categories. If I select categories next, then the report shows report product defects, which is 6. And also, we can scroll down to see what they consider as defects, the ones that fail. We see some assertion errors here for the product defects. Select suites, then it shows all 3 packages: demo first test, demo Pytest, and test, which is the page object model from the previous session. Demo Pytest and demo first test. Okay, so now that we have that part, let's look at the graphs. The graphs shows the same percentage of 75%. Severity and the duration. We also have timeline for Allure Report. We have behaviors, and we have packages. That's it for generating an HTML report and Allure report. Next is cross-browser testing on Lambda Test. If you would like to learn more, then make sure to follow the blogs at www.lambdatest.com/blog and community.lambdatest.com. In addition to the blogs, you can earn a certification at www.lambdatest.com/certifications. Get educated, get recognized.